Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Yeardle puzzle. 3 more events that took place in the same year, and I'm going to try and guess what year that was. But with even less confidence than normal, if you can believe that. Now that top clue, I'm not even sure I understand. I assume when it says it's made, I'm guessing that's just a statue that I've never heard of. The middle clue, I've never heard of Anshan and the Achaemenid dynasty. And then the bottom clue, Gorgon Medusa, detail of sculpture from the west pediment of the Temple of Artemis is made. So, clearly the important bit there is the Temple of Artemis. I think we're talking Greek times. Now, whenever it's a Roman event, I assume it's between about 400 BC and 400 AD. This is a Greek event, if I'm right, which means it's going to be even earlier. So we're going to go somewhere before 400 BC. I feel like we had an event in the 400s BC pretty recently, so maybe let's go a bit earlier. We'll go 600. Hopefully this is not crazy. It's not crazy! We're within 40 years, which is unbelievable when it's such an old event. Very pleased about that starting guess. Let's try and finish it off. We will jump by 20 years as usual. Okay, what if we went a bit in the other direction? That's more like it, okay. Let's try 590. Let's not do a typo. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, so it can be closer. Oh, it couldn't have been 590 because of the first guess. That was very careless. So actually, we know it's 580, 581, or 582. So I'm actually guaranteed to succeed. So that carelessness isn't quite as costly as it could have been. Let's just try it. A nice round multiple of 10. And of course we get there, because it's always a multiple of 5 in the olden days. They don't know if it was 581 or 579, do they? They just round everything to the nearest 5. That's why going for multiples of 5 always works. And that was almost a 2. If I'd gone 20 years in the other direction, we could have had a 2. But either way, I don't care that it took me 5 guesses. I care that I was only 20 years away on my first guess. That is far better than my average. And given that it's such an old event, I'm very happy with that. Maybe you did even better. Feel free to show off in the comments if you did, or feel free to comment even if you didn't do better. That is Yeardle. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.